Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world. This is the Benin Empire Advancement League. My name is Joe Osamudiame Maoli Orupe, broadcasting live from Ghana. And joining me from Austria this evening is the president of Benin Empire Advancement League, in person of Mr. Dele Bello. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
And also, we have a guest today who will be joining us on an interactive session from the United Kingdom. He's in person of Mr. Joseph OGIEHOR from the United Kingdom of the Benin Empire. Good evening. You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, my friends.
How's your day today? How's the United Kingdom?
We give glory to God. It's all by His grace.
All right. Okay. So today we want to have
United Kingdom of Great Britain is fine. That is why I want the United Kingdom of Great Britain to be fine.
Okay. So today we want to be discussing. We want to just touch on some subject matters. Today on religion, politics, culture, tradition of the people of the great ancient Benin Kingdom. And so, sir, I was going to ask you if you are familiar with the happenings around the Benin Kingdom currently. Can you hear me, sir?
It's echoing.
Oh, okay. We seem to be having some technical issues. Probably we'll fix it and we'll come back.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to mute myself due to some circumstances because of the audio problem. So both of you can continue, sir. If I can be able to solve it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. President. Can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, I was about asking a question. I was trying to ask you a question. I wanted to know if you're familiar with the happenings around, present-day Edo states and Delta states, the issue of insecurity, the threat posed by the indigenous people of Biafra, and what you think as descendants of the Benin Empire, what you think we should do as descendants of the Benin Empire. What's your take, sir?
Thank you very much, my friend. Benin Delta does not really exist, but we have the United Kingdom of Great Benin. Political correctness brought in Benin, Edo, and Delta. In 1897, before the British invasion, we were one kingdom.
Yeah.
Recognized Benin. After the invasion, 1897. Can you hear me very well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay then, because like I'm getting a feedback, that's what I'm asking.
I can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. Before 1897, when the British invaded the Benin Kingdom, that is where the problem came to Benin Kingdom. Then in 1914, Nigeria was amalgamated. And in 1960, Nigeria was born. Then Nigeria was born in the sense that it was handed over to Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa called Wazobia. So within this group, Benin Kingdom was attached to Nigeria because Benin Kingdom doesn't really have a say in Nigeria. But before the invasion of 1897, there were no Biafra. Then we only have the Oyo Empire. They were nothing like Yoruba Kingdom. Okay? So, after the birth of Nigeria, Benin Kingdom was the majority in the southern Africa. That area you can call the southern region of Africa. That would not call the south of Nigeria. Okay, so the situation we are in right now, coming up of the Biafra and coming up of the Ijaw and coming up of the Yoruba, the Oduduwa, they never exist before 1897. So it's just an irony that people refuse to learn from history. Because before you do anything, you have to take a retrospect and look back and see where you're coming from and see where you are now. That will help you to know where you are going. So the Igbo, the Biafra never think that way. And a part of the Yoruba kingdom never think that way. I'll show you something. This is a map called Benin. Okay? You can see that map? Before 1897, this map never existed. The map came up after the destruction of the Benin Kingdom. Can you still hear me?
Yes, sir, please. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. You can see that is the Biafra map. Call it Lower Niger. So this is the Oduduwa land called Yorubas. The Middle Belt and the Hausa, the yellow part, because they use the Sharia law. Sorry, I was not prepared, but I can go a long way. Okay. This is the Yoruba map. If you look carefully inside the Yoruba map, do you see that? That is Benin. Inside the Yoruba map. Okay? Now, this is the Biafra map. You can see there is war inside the Biafra map. And this is the map they turn to Lower Niger. You know why they call it Lower Niger? Because Nigeria has branded the Biafra movement as a terrorist organization. So for them to be able to submit it to the United Nations, so they have to change the name to Lower Niger. Because if they go before the United Nations as Biafra, they will not be accepted. So they not change the name to Lower Niger. Okay. Where we are today is that you cannot take what belongs to somebody else and claim it to be your own. So the Yorubas and the Igbos, they are stealing from Benin Kingdom because we are too quiet. But for my point of view, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Okay, I don't really blame the Yoruba. I don't really blame the Igbo. I blame my people, the Edo people, the Benin people. Sorry, because I'm an Edo man, is because that is the tone I'm used to even before I left home, okay? Because I never knew the difference between Benin and Edo. Because I grew up to know that the capital of Edo State is Benin. So it was the time I came to find out that Edo is a language in Benin Kingdom. Just like Isha, Ishekiri, Ijo, Ezo, and the Degemas, all the wherever you can find. I normally tell people, do you see behind me, that is the Ada and Edo. Whenever you find that symbol, that is the territory of Great Benin Kingdom.
Yeah.
We are all princes and princesses, and we have a king. Not just a king, we have kings. Okay. We have the Oba of Eko, and you know that Eko belongs to the Benin Kingdom.
Yes, please.
Okay. We have the Akuwashe of Wari. We have the Enogi of Uromi, the Enogi of Agbede. From riverine areas, all those kings, they are descendants of the children of Uju, of Igodomigodo.
Yeah.
They are all brothers and sisters. So between me and you, we are the prince and the princess of the great king. So between Wari and the Edo, it's just a language inside the Benin Kingdom. Does not exist. Because let me use these instances, okay? Have you seen the plantain?
Yeah.
When you plant one stem, before a month or 2 months, it doesn't have a seed, but it produces more stems around the one you planted.
Yeah.
Then you have to start separating them from one and putting them in different places.
Yeah.
That is how the kingdom of Benin came about. The seed is in those states, but it went into all the kingdom and the territory of Great Benin Kingdom.
Yeah.
The reason why we are having differences is because of poverty. Because there is not enough to share. That's why we not remember I'm from Isha, I'm from Uromi, I'm from Edo, I'm from Saple, I'm from Ijo, I'm from Ugoni. There's no such a thing in Benin Kingdom. Does that make sense?
Yes, please. You're making sense, sir.
Thank you. So, between the Uromi and the Edo, they are brothers. Between the Edo and Wari, they are brothers. Between Edo and Ishekiri, they are brothers. Between Edo and Okwale, whatever name you can know, they are all brothers and sisters. That's what the Benin say in the Benin language. You can't despise corn on behalf of the yam, and you can't despise plantain on behalf of yam, because they are all food.
Yeah.
So we are all brothers and sisters, irrespective of our language and culture. That is what makes us unique. Just because we were not able to harmonize it, that's why we're having a conflict.
Thank you very much, sir. So in essence, what you're saying is our inability to come together in unity is what is causing the IPOP guys to lay claim to, for instance, some parts of Delta states and trying to enforce a sit-at-home order?
You see, the Biafra or the Igbo, if we go by political correctness, they only have 5 states in Nigeria.
Yeah.
If we go by political correctness,
Yeah.
they only have 5 states in Nigeria. And actually, if we go back a little bit to 1897, if we go back to 1897, they don't exist. The Biafra never existed until 1950. That's where the name. I didn't say. Guess what? Be very careful here. I didn't say the Igbo never exists.
Yeah, I understand you, sir.
I said
the identity, the Biafran identity
never exists. It was after the Ojukwu War that the Biafra word came out. So, by contrast, if we say today, we use the word of the 21st century, they only have 5 states. And if they want to go, they can go with their 5 states. Port Harcourt belongs to Benin Kingdom. Warri belongs to Benin Kingdom. Even Onitsha belongs to Benin Kingdom.
Yes, I was going to actually make reference to Onitsha too.
Yeah. So even all the way to Kogi belongs to Benin Kingdom. And Lagos also is a Benin Kingdom.
Yes, exactly.
So, but I'm of the opinion that we have no reason to fight one another. The people at the land are the same.
Yeah.
I can't say because we are Benin Kingdom we should approach the people from the land. No, it doesn't work like that. The people at the land are the same. But what do we need is harmonization and respect for one another. That will only come when there is enough for everyone to share. We have so much in Benin Kingdom, but we have nothing to show for it. Since after the invasion of 1897, the Benin Kingdom were serving the British interest till 1914. Before Nigeria was born in 1960. Till date, the Benin Kingdom is still keeping the interest of Nigeria. But Benin Kingdom have no say in Benin Kingdom. Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand you, sir.
The Benin Kingdom is feeding Nigeria. But Benin Kingdom have no say in Nigeria.
So, okay, so I'm going to ask a question. How do we reverse this trend and make sure that anything, the present equation, the status quo can in such a way benefit the people of the Great Benin Kingdom? How do we reverse this trend, sir?
Thank you very much. As at my age, what I'm doing, I shouldn't be doing it. I should have left it for you, the younger ones. But I find out that a lot of people does not have interest in what I'm talking about now. But I feel ashamed seeing what is happening in social media. They're only talking about who is sleeping with who and who is cheating on who. And nobody is interested in the Benin Kingdom issue. The Biafra are talking about the Biafra, about their situation. The Yorubas are talking about the Oduduwa Kingdom or the Yoruba nation. But the Benin people, particularly the Edo, they are not interested about what is happening in Benin Kingdom. All their interested are who is having sex with who and who is lying against who. And who is taking another man's wife. and who was a prostitute 2 years ago and repented this year. That's what they're interested in. That's what brought me to social media. So to help out. So the question you've asked me, the only way we can revise it is with the Benin people.
Yeah.
When I say Benin people, I'm not talking about the Edo people. No. When I talk about Benin, I'm talking about Isha, Edo, Izon, Wari, Urobo, Shekiri, Ujo. We need first of all to recognize ourselves as brothers and sisters. As soon as that one is done, then we now come together as a broom, tile as one entity, and stand for what we believe in. This is how we're going to reclaim the land. First and foremost, recognition that we are brothers and sisters. For me, I don't know whether there is a Yoruba man. For me, I don't believe that there is an Edo man. But I only know that there are people who speak Edo. There are people who speak Yoruba. There are people who speak Yoruba. To me, we are brothers and sisters. So as soon as that harmonization is coming, then the problem we think that is a problem is not a problem at all.
Yeah. Okay, so I was going to ask you, sir, how can this unity come when it seems to me presently that the present generation of descendants of Great Benin Kingdom have actually lost touch with their traditional identity? How do you think we can call for unity when we've lost, you know, our traditional identity? Is there a way it's going to work?
Yeah, it's going to work. There is no problem without a solution. Every problem will always have a solution. The only way we're going to go about it now is that we begin to have a town hall meeting. That's where we're going to start from. Start having a town hall meeting. Not in abroad, but right home. You understand me? Because we got to start from the base. He said, give respect, give honor to whom honor is due. Because of the system of Nigeria, they've killed the value of our traditional rulers.
Yeah.
1999 Constitution, as amended, destroy everything tradition. That the emir of Kano was demoted or dethroned by the governor of Kano. The emir of Zamfara demoted, the governor of Zamfara demoted the emir of Zamfara. The Oshomole was able to suspend the Enogi of Uromi. Do you know why? Because the 1999 Constitution have given power to the governor to deal with all the traditional ruler mercilessly without mercy. So, what do we do? How do we get sense of recognition back? It's for we to begin to have a town hall meeting to give respect to give honor to who honor is due by coming, because the problem we're having today is that because of this harmonization, that is why our youth does not respect our elder anymore. Merely because of poverty. If we can start having a town hall meeting, bringing respect to the tradition, then this is how we're going to reclaim our land back. Because for me, as this stands right now, I don't believe in Nigeria. Because Nigeria is heading towards anarchy. So that is why we have to start having a town hall meeting to bring our men and women together, to bring all our youth together, because it is in the Bible. Give honor to your father and to your mother, that your day might be long, that it might be well with you, that you might have a long life. For the fact that is there in the Bible is also in our tradition, that if you don't give respect to your senior, the younger one will also give respect to you. That's what we are having today. So we need to go back to start recognizing our traditional ruler, giving them honor. It's not about being rich. No. It's not about money. It's about they were there before you were born. They were the custodian of the land. Nigerian government is not the custodian of Nigeria.
Exactly.
The British hand over Benin Kingdom to Wazobia as Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. We have only 3 languages recognized in Nigeria today: the Igbo, the Hausas, and the Yoruba. All other tribes, they count them as minority. So what we eventually say, when we start having our town hall meeting, we need to re-educate our youth, our tradition, and our respect to whom respect is due. Then you now begin to see that our youth will begin to have sense of direction. Today, all our youth is fighting for all about money. Life is more than that. There is a lot to life more than money. Money is a messenger, but money does not produce life. But money can protect life, but money cannot produce life. But respect and honor to our elder will give us long life.
Right, sir. I was going to ask you one question. You know,
sorry for the interruption. It's like we're having a network problem. Yes, the conversation has been very, very good, and we thank our prince for joining us today. And okay, it's like our honorable vice president is back. Please, sir, can you go on with the question? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sir, I have a question. Who is going to take the lead in doing this or this to unite the Edos, or to unite the Isan, to unite the Ika and others? When the Edos themselves are divided, how do you think we can solve these problems, sir?
Yeah, the problem can be solved on the ground that I'm of the opinion that Nigeria as it stands does not exist, in my own opinion. There is a case in the court now how to separate Nigeria, and I'm very happy about it. I was going to do that today, but I have to respect you to come to this program, because since I saw it yesterday, I have been so happy to talk about that. Okay, now it is time. Okay, let me give you a little bit of a preamble in this direction. Before British left, they hand over Benin Kingdom to Nigeria. Benin Kingdom was never a part of Nigeria. Okay. The Hausa were the custodian of the power that ruled in Nigeria. Listen to this story very well, okay? The Hausa were the custodian. The British deliberately hand over Nigeria to Hausa people to keep it. And Igbos and Yoruba were just an attachment. Okay? But the power that was in the hand of the Northerners. That's why you call them the Northern Elder Forum. These are the power that keeps Nigeria. Okay, this is what happened. When the British left, things were working. Every region were busy taking care of itself. But when the military came, they changed it. The military still respect the Northern Elder. Okay. When the politician now came, after the changing of the constitution, I think the constitution has amended. They took the power from the Northerners and give it to the politicians. So the Northern elders were not happy that the politician does not recognize them. You understand me now? The politician does not respect the North Elder Forum. So now the politician cannot dethrone the whole area of Kano. A man that was there, I mean the kids that was there before you were born. It's not who is seated down on the seat. It is the throne you have to respect. Even if this throne has been there for 100 years, and we have a little boy of 15 years sitting down on that throne, don't underrate that 15 years old boy. Look at the throne that has been there for about 100 years. That is the respect that covered the 15 years old boy. That a man of 80 can prostrate before a 15 years old boy. You are not prostrating before a 15 years old boy. You are prostrating before the throne that has been there before you were born. So now the Northerners that have the power, the politicians have taken the power from the Northern Elder. Who are the Northern Elder? These are the Islamic scholars. These are the sheikh. These are people who decree that nobody will go or come in, it will stay. So for that simple reason, the politicians have dethroned all the traditional rulers, but they are just what now? A figurehead. When you say a toothless dog, you know, when you know that the dog doesn't have teeth, will you be afraid of that dog? No. You will only be afraid of a dog that have a teeth because the dog will bite you. But a toothless dog cannot bite you. That is what the politicians have made the traditional ruler to be, according to 1999 Constitution as amended. So, this is what we're going to do. We have to start from a town hall meeting. Me and you have to swallow our pride. The Edo people have to swallow their pride. The Asian people have to swallow their pride. The Yoruba people have to swallow their pride. The Shekiri have to swallow their pride. The Izon have to swallow their pride. By doing this, they will begin to see ourselves as brothers and sisters. That's the only way we're going to go about it. Yeah, who is going to enforce this law? Me and you. Me and you, and some other God-given that have the fear of God. We have to keep calling a town hall meeting to educate ourselves. First of all, to respect one another. It is poverty that makes me and you to recognize tribe and culture. Tribe and culture. I'm an Yoruba man. I'm not an Edo man. I'm an Edo man. I'm not an Izon man. It is poverty. Guess what? If we have enough to eat and to drink, we will not see the color of Yoruba man, of fisherman, of Izon man, of Igwale man. That will disappear. Guess what? What we are fighting in Nigeria now, right? Here in London, when Anisha man meet a Benin man, they are so happy and they sit down and drink and eat together. When an Esa man meet a Equal man, they greet each other, they sit down, they eat and they drink. Do you know why? Because they are in a foreign land. They are very few. Because we need to come together so we can help out one another. Except only the idiot one that will see that a Benin man will see that a Doma will see an Ishama and run away. That is stupidity. The only way we can solve this problem, we got to start from the town meeting. Town meeting in Edo, town meeting in Uromi, town meeting in Ubiagia, town meeting in Warri, town meeting in Shekiri. What my father did to your father 20 years ago, it got nothing to do with me and you. Please.
Exactly.
What I was not even there. When they are dead, they are gone. Why should I now? Why do they will not tell me, oh, your father did this to my father. Your father did this to my father. And so instead of passing the blessing to the next generation, we are now passing the curse and the war to the next generation. I refuse to be a part of it. Because I was not there, and I'm not going to take a part in it. And I won't be a part of it.
Can I ask a question, sir?
Please.
I wanted to ask, is there a role religion plays in this whole situation we have found ourselves?
Religious is a personal belief. Because okay, if you talk about when you say religion, traditional religion or the Christian religion or the Muslim religion.
I'm just talking. Well, I consider them foreign religion when Islam, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism, and all that.
Okay, that's what I said. It's a personal issue. Okay, if you want to be a Christian, it is your own personal issue. If you want to be a Muslim, it is your own personal issue. If you want to be a Hare Krishna, if you want to be serving Ogun or Isago, it's your own personal issue. But that got nothing to do with me and you.
Yeah.
If me and you come together, there's a tendency that to say, oh, what is your name? Where are you from? Or what is your belief? That is an introduction. That is not enough to cause war between me and you. And if we are eating together, we are drinking together, as a Christian, and you are a traditionalist, if I have a sweet mouth, okay, I'm able to convince you to join me. It is your own free will. If you're able to convince me that you will give me a goat of a, you will give me a leg of a goat and a head of a chicken, and you're able to convince me to join me to serve Ogun, it's of my own free will because of the chicken and the cow. You want to share for me. If I will accept it of my own free will, if I don't want to accept it of my own free will, so we have to agree to disagree and to part in peace and to meet again.
Yeah. Okay.
Religion really got no foundation. Is a personal belief.
Okay, so I would ask you one last question, sir. the Midwest region seems to be the...
Are you running out of questions?
Yes, sir. We have a lot for you, sir.
Well, we're looking at time, sir,
Okay.
So I wanted to ask, the Midwest region seemed to be the only region that was created by way of referendum in Nigeria. And I also think that the Midwest region seemed, for me, based on my legal understanding, the Midwest region seemed to be the only region, that can call for the solution of Nigeria.
Okay.
But,
do you know what the mission? Okay, go ahead, please.
So basically, but right now, the Midwest region itself doesn't exist. In based on the fact that more states have been created. Do you support the solution of Nigeria, or do you think we could run Nigeria just the way the United Arab Emirates, seem to be existing?
Okay. First and foremost, do you know why Midwestern States was created? Do you know?
Not all we know, sir, but we know part of it.
According to what I've heard, I wasn't there, okay? According to what I was heard, when they were dividing Nigeria between the Igbos and the Hausa and the Yoruba, when they gave the custody of Nigeria, the Benin Kingdom was left out. Then the then Oba Akinwumi solicit that we cannot go with empty hand. So he fought for the Midwestern states. That where we have the Bender, no, I think Bender came later when they divided it again.
Yes.
And they now divide it again. So the only solution to Nigeria as still stand based on the 1999 Constitution. If you swear in a new president 2023, he's still going to operate on the 1999 Constitution as amended. That's how they were talking about constitutional reform. They should reform the Constitution. They refuse. And they are still having the same 1999 Constitution as amended. Now, the Hausa does not have the power they used to have before. The Yorubas, the Hausa is playing game with them. The Igbo, for life. Listen, let me be honest with you. If an Igbo man think that he will be a president of Nigeria, all of them will die 200 times. They will never get it. For an Igbo man to become a president of Nigeria, Nigeria will be divided into pieces.
Why do you hold that opinion, sir?
No, I'm not the one that said it. It is the Hausa Fulani, because they were Hausa before. Now they are now Hausa Fulani. Okay? They said over their dead body for an Igbo man to become a president in Nigeria. That will never happen. That will never, and they know it. And an Igbo man, the Igbo people knew it. They are only making noise that the zoning of the presidential seat or presidential ticket. Okay. The APC, they said that they want zoning, right? The PDP wants zoning. Zoning to where? Zoning to the east. Okay. The APC does not agree. The PDP does not agree. If they have agreed to do the zoning to the east, why will about 25 of them buy a ticket for 100 million naira? 25 of them buy a ticket for 100 million naira. How many seats do we have in Nigeria? Is it not only one?
Yes, please.
Then 25 of PDP are also coming out to be the president of Nigeria. Okay. On this, the Hausa have one trick. And this trick, you cannot take it from them. It has been there since 1960 that they are the majority. The Hausa Fulani, they say they are the majority in Nigeria. Okay? When they do the mathematical calculation, so the Fulanis, the Hausa Fulanis are the majority. Then the Yoruba are the second. Then, I think other regions are minorities. Okay? If you see the map I sent to you, that's how they zone it. But guess what? In the north, they have more states in the north than in the south and in the west. They have more local government in the south. No, they have, sorry, they have more local government in the north than the south and the west. Okay. Now, more states, more local government. In the west, they have only 5 states or 6 states. In the east, they have only 5 states. Then in the south, maybe they have 3 states or 4 states. Now, if in the north, they have already got 25 states, and they have 100 and something local government, where is the majority coming from? From the north. Don't bother. Each state have only 5 people. But it doesn't matter. I will only tell you how many numbers are in my state. You are not the one to tell me. If I tell you that I got 20 million in my state, in Guaraguada, you have to believe me. Are you going to go to Guaraguada to plant? That will not be halal. Because you can't go to an Hausa man. I can't his wife and his children. It is only the man that will tell you how many wives and children I have. So you will write it down. Can I see them? No. Just take what I told you. So if I said in my state in Guaraguada, I have 2 million people. Believe me. Okay. So for that simple reason, they have already classified themselves as a majority since 1960. So there's no way the number from the east will beat the majority in the north. There's no way the number in the west will beat the majority in the north. There's no way the number in the south will beat the majority in the north. For that simple reason, the presidential seat will never leave the north. If they want to favor any part of Nigeria, they will allow the Yoruba to join. At least maybe for one time. Then they will take the power back again. So if an Igbo man think that there will ever be a president in Nigeria, and Hausa man will choose that the Nigeria is divided, let every region go on their own, then for an Igbo man to become a president of Nigeria. Not now, not ever. It was said by an Hausa man. I have the video. I'm not making it up. Just that of funny that when the age of computer came, I've already lost out about the knowledge of using the computer. So my daughter is the one teaching me now how to do it. That's what I'm coming out. So before you came on air, it was my daughter that set up everything. Okay? So I know the knowledge of computer. I would have shown you where the Hausa man they're saying it that power will never leave the north. If they are merciful, they will give to the west because the west is made up of Yoruba. Is more or less the west are like Muslim by business. Okay, the Yoruba become a Muslim because of business. Because the Yoruba were never Muslim, but because of business, they have to become a Muslim. They're able to do business with the North. So an Igbo man will never be president in Nigeria. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow.
Okay, well, sir, a lot of people might disagree with your position. But quickly, I'm going to ask the last question.
Before you say that, let me do this for you. I didn't want to do it before. Okay?
Yeah.
Peter Obi is wasting his money. Okay? Wike is wasting his money. As far as you are not a Northerner, you are wasting your money. Good Lord Jonathan is wasting his money. That is the truth. A lot might disagree with me.
Well,
yeah,
Ikweres have always identified themselves as descendants of the great Benin Kingdom.
So it is.
And Amechi and Nyesom Wike seem to be from, they are from Ikwere. They are Ikweres.
Listen. Did you listen to my introduction?
Yes.
When Nigeria was created, the Benin Kingdom was attached to Nigeria to take care of Nigeria. The reason why Goodluck Jonathan became the president, because it is in the constitution that when the president will die, the vice president will become a president. How long does it take for Nigeria to say that Yaradua is dead? How long?
It took quite a few months, about 2-3 months.
What was the reason behind it? They were going to change the constitution to remove the vice president as the next president of Nigeria. There was an agreement between the power that be, the custodians of Nigeria. You will only rule one term. He said, okay. Plus the debt of the remaining number that the dead man left behind. He didn't even finish the other term. When he handed over to Shoshaka that you won the election. Now he's coming back again. I thought, you know what? When I heard it, I said, where is his wisdom? Has he lost it? You were pushed out, and you are coming back. Okay, you know what? The money he stole during when he was the president of Nigeria, it is time for him to waste it. That is my take on that issue.
Okay, Mr. President, do you have any question? Do you have anything to say?
Yes, sir.
Before we call it a day, sir.
I have a question. What do you think the Benin people can do about supremacy? And because some of the questions I'm reading here is asking, don't you think language is our problem? Don't you think supremacy is our problem?
Okay, language is not our problem. Supremacy doesn't exist. We are prince, and that's why you see, when you join our organization, the United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, we don't call ourselves brothers and sisters. We call ourselves prince and princesses. Because our royal father are our king. The royal father in Eko, the royal father in Warri, the royal father in Uromi, the royal father in Edo, the royal father in Onitsha. We are all prince and princess of our royal father. There is no supremacy. And there is no language barrier. Our language was supposed to give us more power to do great things in Benin Kingdom. Diversity. Okay. I live here in London, okay?
Yeah.
We now call it a multicultural country. Black, white, Asian. But guess what? Do you know who are the majority in the British Parliament? The majority are foreigners.
Yes.
British Parliament, House of Commons, and the House of Lords.
Exactly.
You know the Prime Minister of London is from Turkey.
Yes. Or from Syria, I believe so.
No, he's from Turkey. Hello? Yeah, I'm on the live broadcast. Let me call you back, okay? Sorry about that, okay?
No problem, sir.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
The Prime Minister of England, of Britain, is from Turkey. His father is from Turkey. But he's the Prime Minister of England. Excuse me? How can that be? That is what we call tolerance and respect and the rule of life. In England, they don't care where you come from. When you excel, you can become whatever you want to become. Benin habit in this, let me put it this way. When the child hand is clean, we eat with the elders. That is what our culture and our diversity is supposed to bring to the table. It's not a supremacy. There's nothing like that in the Benin Kingdom. There are a lot of things we are going to do away with. I prayed I will still be alive. There are a lot of things we have to do away with. First of all, we have to do away with poverty. Because, listen, let me explain in English language. It is hunger that gives birth to. Why are you calling me? It is hunger that gives birth to. Why do you need me? But if your stomach is full, when we are happy, we'll embrace each other as one. But when we are hungry, we become angry. In English language, they say a hungry man is an unreasonable man. Is an angry man. That's what it is. So we need to do away with poverty. In the Benin Kingdom, we are more than enough to do away with poverty. That's why we need to separate ourselves from Nigeria. Because the money we are supposed to be using to feed our children is what we are using to feed Wazobia. So that's why we need to break away. So we can use our. Okay, guess what? In Zamfara, do you know that there is gold in Zamfara?
Yes.
There is a gold mine in Zamfara. Do you know what the governor of Zamfara said? He said he took all the gold. I went to Buhari and showed him the gold from Zamfara. Oh, Buhari now said, oh, these gold are from Nigeria. He said, no, they are from Zamfara. It's Zamfara. It's not a state in Nigeria. He said the gold from Zamfara are made for Zamfara people. But the oil from Ugoni is made for the whole Nigeria. Where is the logic? So that's why we need to separate from them. So we need to re-educate ourselves. But mind you, a man died but once. I've already taken the oath that a man died but once.
Yes.
I am ready anytime, any day. But the truth has to be told. That's what I'm living for now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for the words of wisdom and the clarification and the explanation of all this. But there's still something I want to ask, because when I look at the podcast of some of our brothers, like the Eastern brothers, who said those are dominating in those states, do you agree with that?
Okay. Let me use London as an illustration, okay? In England, we have English, we have Scottish, we have the Northern Ireland. Okay. These regions, they are all autonomous, but they are answerable to their queen. Okay. Now, the problem with Edo State, it is not with the Oba of Edo. When I say the Oba of Benin now, people will not say, see, that's why they want to play Benin now. No. Yes. We need to educate ourselves. God help me. I'm not be that eloquent enough. My English might not be the best English, but I'm going to try my best. Okay. I would have been using Benin language now. They will say, hey, the Benin is the from again. Yeah, that's why I'm trying my English language. The one I follow from the street, okay? Whether you correct or not correct, when you correct it by yourself, okay? Now, the Edo State did not dominate other part of Edo State. It is the stupidity of the governors. You understand me now? It is the stupidity of the governors who does not share things amicably. Okay. I don't know how many local governments we have in Edo State. Okay. If they bring a location, what are the priority of the government? Healthcare, school, farm road for them to go to farm, and marketplaces for them to sell their products. Okay. What does he do with the allocation they are giving to him? Abba Benin have no hand in this one.
No. We know, sir.
Abba Benin does not share allocation, no. But most of our people are thinking Abba Benin sharing the allocation with the governor. This is where the problem is. So if Abba setting, for example, come out, and Taiwan Road in Sepoba Road, did you supposed to go to Oromi and Taiwan Road in Oromi? Did you not supposed to go to Ekpoma and Taiwan Road in Ekpoma?
Yes.
Why must he concentrate in the center? What about other regions? Okay, besides that, where are the local government chairman? What is their job? Why were they elected as a local government chairman? What are they paying them for? These are the representatives of every local government. Okay, now, if they give allocation to the governor, every local government is supposed to bring their proposal to say, this is what I want for my people. Okay, but I bet you they bring their proposal, the governor give them money. Before they get to Ekpoma, Do you know along Sakuba Road or along the cover, there is a UBA bank. For the local government to go to Epoma, we will enter the bank first and drop the money. I go to Epoma and I tell them that the Edo people are selfish. The Edo people are wicked. They don't want to help us. But stupid enough of the people, they cannot go and verify. They believe what the chairman said. And the Edo people now become the enemy of the people of Uromi, of the people of Epoma. So when the people of Epoma travel to Benin, they see how Benin look like. You see the upper of Benin. Now so Benin they repair. If they tell the governor make it not help us, that is not how it works. The problem is from the local government chairman in conjunction with the governor who give allocation to the local government. I never asked the local government to give an account what he does with the money. Because for me, I believe when allocation is given for a certain project, that project needs to be done and certified. Then if the project is not done, what do you do with the money? Yesterday I was listening to news. They were asking the one chairman or one minister, what did you do with 13 billion euro? Did you know how much is 13 billion euro? They were asking the minister, what did you do with 13 billion euro? Not naira. He said, oh, I didn't know you were going to ask me that. I will come back next time and tell you what we will do with him. Okay. All the proceeds you have recollect from those who loot Abata loot.
Sorry, sir.
Loot. All the proceeds, where are the money? We spend it. But what did you spend it for? Okay, I will bring you the paper next week. Then why did we invite you to give our time? Oh, you didn't tell me we're going to ask me of that. Sorry, let me drink a little bit of water.
Yes, sir.
It's as an old man, so I need water. Yeah. So thank you for permitting me to drink water. You see, so these are the problems we are having. Listen, no transparency in Nigeria, no accountability in Nigeria, no trustworthiness in Nigeria. Since 1960, till date, if they tell you how much Nigeria have produced, that money is enough to take care of the whole Africa. But where is it? It's in Switzerland. It's in Dubai. It's in London here. That's why I choose to come to London. So I can also have a share of it. But not just like that, because I still have to work for it.
Exactly, it's a hard for it, sir.
I wish they were giving it to me free. Say you are a citizen of Nigeria. This is for you free of charge. Because I still have to work for it.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. It's almost over 1 hour now we have to hear. We are going to be coming.
Just a second. All these problems can be taken care of if we are honest with ourselves.
Exactly.
I don't know Igbo man. I don't know Yoruba man. I don't know Shekiri man. I don't know Edo man. All I know is that we are all prince and princess. That's all I know. Because I'm from Benin Kingdom. If you don't want them to swear for your papa, not swear for another person, papa, because they're going to return the cost to your papa. That is who I am.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. I just want to use this opportunity to talk to our viewers all around the world. You could be a part of our conversation. Just drop a comment on our comment line. And if you want to be a part of this organization, send us a DM and we'll respond timely. Please, you could also like our page and subscribe to our YouTube channel, on the Benin Empire Advancement League on YouTube, and like our page on Facebook and all other social media platforms. Mr. President, I mean, we're done past an hour, and I would like this conversation to continue next week, probably next week Sunday, if possible.
Anytime, DJ, wake me up. I will join you.
All right. Well, we appreciate that, sir. I want to use this opportunity to also remind our friends and families that we have a WhatsApp platform where we have conversations on a daily basis. And if you want to be a part of the WhatsApp conversation, just drop your number in our inbox, and somehow we would add you so that you could be a part of what we are doing. I want to thank you, Mr. Joseph, from the UK. I hope we get to see you again. May God grant you long life and prosper the works of your hands. Mr. Dele Bello, President of the Benin Empire Advancement League, I thank you, sir, for this great opportunity, and I hope we'll take off from where we started and we ended today, next week.
Let me say this on behalf of every man and woman, boys and girls and children, prince and princesses. Whatever platform you are, let it be the one that will enhance the progress of Benin Kingdom. For the fact that I'm from United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire, and you are from Benin Association, the other one is from Morocco Association. Listen, let us work together as a team. Divided we fall, united we stand. Let us come together. We are in abroad. I wish we were talking the same Nepal, whether in Romeo or Agbo or in Edo. I will be very happy. Let us rebuild our home so we all can go home.
Thank you very much, sir. And I'll leave you with this parting word. United we will stand, and divided will fall. Let us come together and rebuild our home. So we'll sometime come back next week, and we'll continue with our conversation. From here in Ghana, I say have a good week, have a prosperous week, and may our God and our ancestors bless you all. Thank you very much for being a part of this broadcast. We'll see you next week. Have a nice day. Good night.
Thank you very much. God bless all of you, my friends.
Thank you very much, sir. And I wish all the prince and princesses from the great Benin Empire a great day and a happy week. And a healthy week also. So thank you, and have a great day. Bye-bye.